Good evening and welcome to our Jazz Vespers service tonight. Make sure you look at Dana's artwork out there if you have any questions about it. And, afterwards, sit down and talk to her about her art. It's some wonderful stuff. And a good friend of mine, the vocal group, I met Jim at the LA Master Crowd. We did some things a few years ago. And we've been friends ever since. And so he has a vocal group and a vocal big band. I had mentioned that before. This is the guy who has the big band, 18 people singing the music from the big band era and reading the music that the musicians would play, the saxophones and whatnot, but they sing it. And one of these days I'm going to get the whole group in, but that'll be about 22 people, and it's going to take some time before we do that. So now we'll start by having my wife come up and do the scripture.
Hi, everybody. Glad to see y'all. Glad to see you. So you're not seeing the Oscar thingy? It'll be on when you get home. All right. Here's the scripture. Psalms 34, 17 to 22. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. He protects all his bones. Not one of them will be broken. Evil will slay the wicked. The foes of the righteous will be condemned. The Lord will rescue his servants. No one who takes refuge in him will be condemned. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading. Well, Barbara and Wes could not be here. As you know, in church, Wes is in hospice and Barbara's taking care of her man. And we miss him. He's part of our family here. We miss him. God bless him. I like to introduce the artist, Dana Greaves. Is that Greaves, or did I say it right? I said it right, Greaves. Is a Caribbean American artist, inspired by lines, color, and layers. Dana uses mixed mediums to express her message that we are more than just physical bodies, and that our immaterial essence is beyond limits. Whoa, that's good. Look at her artwork, y'all. Talk to her later, but here she's going to give you a little bit, 5 minutes of talking to you about her wonderful work.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I moved to Los Angeles less than 2 years ago. Never imagined that I would be standing and talking about my art, and so this is truly a wonderful opportunity and experience for me. I found out about the Jazz Vespers program while I was at a farmer's market in Woodland Hills. I met two of the members, Pam and Walter, and they stopped me and they said, "Hey, would you consider reaching out to the church to find out about this amazing program?" And so I want to thank Pam and Walter, who are away on a trip tonight, so they're not able to be here. I want to thank them for telling me about this program and for introducing me to Barbara, who also is unable to come tonight. I do send her a lot of strength as, she manages this current season that she's in. And I want to thank all of you for coming. I grew up in a culture where I didn't believe I could actually pursue art as a career, and for me, one of the most important things has been being around people who appreciate what I want to offer the world, which is art. And so I appreciate being around people who appreciate art and music. So thank you all so much for coming tonight and for keeping this program alive. And I'll just briefly talk about my work. When I started art at an early age, and I started drawing cars and people's faces. I seemed fascinated by that. As I got older, I focused less on capturing the physical features and realistic images, and I tried to incorporate what I would say is the non-physical being, which in this setting would be defined as God. And then as I got even older, I focused on understanding that I'm in a physical world as a human, and I'm also connected to something that's beyond me. And so through my work, I try to capture the idea that I can control parts of it, but there's this whole other part I can't control, which is my use of water, which is my use of kind of smushing paint and letting go of what happens to it, and then going back in with the human touch. And so I don't consider myself a very religious person, but I do know beyond the physical idea of religion, there's this spiritual essence, this God essence, and that's how I can connect with it so that I don't lose that. And I hope that something in my work speaks to you. I hope you see a part of yourself in it, whether it's the perfectionism that sometimes I get captured in, when I forget that there's something beyond me, that there's a God that moves through me. And maybe you just see the God in the work that's just completely beyond my human hand. And either way, I just hope you leave feeling better than when you came in, or that you at least see a portion of yourself in me, because we all do have something connected between us. So thank you again for tonight. And thank you for speaking with me before, and I hope to speak with you after. So thank you.
Now let's welcome to the stand Jim Raycroft and Pacific Swingline.
What good is melody? What good is music? If there ain't it ain't the melody, it ain't the music. There's something else that makes the tune complete. Well, it don't do a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 do I know it? Ba da ba ba, I got to do it. Do I, 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 ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Just get that rhythm and you got it. Do 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 do. Ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Do 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 da 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 ba da ba do ba ba do ba do ba do ba. Oh, do 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 ba do ba do ba. Oh, do ba ba da ba da do ba. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 do do ba do ba ba. Do I, do I, do I, do I, do I, ba ba ba. Oh, I'm gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. I'm gonna take a sentimental journey to renew old memories. got my bag, I got my reservations, spent each dime I could afford, like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart would be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? I'm gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home.
I'll take a
sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home.
Take my journey home. Thank you so much. It's nice to be back. I don't know how many of you may have been here. We actually participated in a concert. We did a concert here a number of years ago. We were up there on the chancel, as a matter of fact. And a wonderful room to sing in and wonderful people to sing for. It's great to see you. I guess probably the best thing to do would be to start to introduce the artists. Kim, this is Elise. Todd, this is Elena. Yeah, I know, there's nothing like vaudeville, right? Down on the far end is the gentleman who sings high. That's Todd. Right? Todd Honeycutt. Next to him is the lady who sings very low. That's Ilana Summers. In the middle is the lady who sings very high, and I don't know how high we're going to be able to make her sing tonight.
We're not going to go there.
No, we're not going to go there. It's Elise Willis. And to my right here is the lady who sings both high and low. This is Kim Switzer. And my name is Placido Domingo, and I sing opera. Yeah, I know. My name is Jim Raycroft, but it's great to be here. And this song you might recognize. You might, or you might not. Well, we'll find out. One, two, one,
all of me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I want to lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on living without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Take my arm, I want to lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Your goodbye, it went and it left me with eyes, with eyes that cried.
How can I go on living without you? You took the part that once was mine. So why not? Why not?
All of me.
Thank you. About 500 years ago, William Shakespeare wrote a little sonnet called "It Was a Lover and His Lass, with a hey and a ho and a hey and a no-ni-no." Thomas Tallis got his hands on it about 50 years later and wrote it into a little madrigal. It was a lover and his lass with a hey and a ho and a hey. You might recognize that.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, let's sing along. Everybody, here we go. Well, anyway, Ward Swingle, who founded the Swingle Singers, you might remember that name, got his hands on those words, and he turned it into a groove tune, which is so cool. I asked him if he would allow me to score it down from the 8-voice Swingle Singer arrangement to 5 voices for us, and he kind of hemmed and hawed and said, well, as long as you don't tell anybody. So you didn't hear it from me.
It was a lover and his lass, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny no, that o'er the green cornfield did pass, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny no in the springtime, the only pretty ring time, when all the pretty birds do sing hey ding a ding ding, sweet lovers love the spring.
Between the acres of the rye, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny no, these pretty country folks would lie, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny no in the springtime, the only pretty ring time, when all the pretty birds do sing hey ding a ding ding, sweet lovers love the spring. This carol they began at all, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny no. Now that life was just a flower, with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny no in the springtime, the ordinary pretty ring time, when all the pretty birds do sing hey ding 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 ding, sweet lovers love the spring.
Jing-a-ding, 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 jing-a-ding.
And therefore take the present time,
Jing-a-ding, 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 jing-a-ding,
with a hey and a ho and a hey nanny no, for love is crowded with a prime, with a hey and a ho and a do-do-do-do in the spring.
Birds do sing hey ding a ding ding, birds do sing hey ding a ding ding, sweet lovers, sweet lovers love the spring. Jing-a-ding, 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 jing-a-ding.
Isn't that a cool tune? And we just That's the one that seems to get requested a lot by the people who happen to follow us around. Well, hi there. It's good to see you. This is Polly over here, all the way from Thousand Oaks. Okay, so, and there's Bunny and Eric over there from Santa Clarita. Good to see you guys. All right, well, a number of years ago, as I was compiling repertoire for the band, for the vocal group, the one thing that the tenor kept saying was, "Give me a solo. Give me a solo. I want a solo."
I don't like him.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Whoever it was, I don't like him.
You know, like, yeah. Well, anyway, so I wrote him a solo. Actually, this song originally started out as a country and western tune, and then Manhattan Transfer got their hands on it and turned it into a groove tune. And it's so cool that we just had to do it. The only reason he doesn't like it is because he has to remember all the words. The rest of it, it's easy for us. We don't have to worry about it.
Please forgive me.
So we could sing it 5 times.
Take me right back to the track, Jack. Heading for the station with a pack on my back. I'm tired of transportation in the back of a hack. Well, I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack. I love to hear the whistle, see the smoke from the stack, and pal around with Democratic fellas named Jack. So put me right back in the rack, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, jaboogie, woo-woo, jaboogie. Choo-choo, choo-choo, jaboogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, jaboogie, woo-woo, jaboogie. Choo-choo, choo-choo, jaboogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. You reach your destination, but alas and alack, you need some compensation to get back in the black. You take the morning paper from the top of the stack and read the situations from the front to the back. The only job that's open needs a man with a knack, so put it right back in the rack, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, jaboogie, woo-woo, jaboogie. Choo-choo, choo-choo, jaboogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, jaboogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, jaboogie. Choo-choo, choo-choo, jaboogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. I'm gonna settle down by the railroad track and live the life of Riley in a beaten down shack. So when I hear the whistle, I can peek to the crack and watch the train rolling when it's balling the jack. Well, I just love the rhythm of the clickety clack. So take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo choo, choo choo, jaboogie, woo woo, woo jaboogie. Choo choo, choo choo, jaboogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo choo, choo choo, jaboogie, woo woo, jaboogie. Choo choo, choo choo, jaboogie. Why don't you take me right back? Choo choo, choo choo, jaboogie, woo woo, jaboogie. Choo choo, choo choo, jaboogie. Why don't you take me right on back to the track, Jack? Oh gosh. Can I just say that is a song in 28 acts.
A song in 28 acts.
28 acts, that is a lot of act.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
It's always something with tenors, isn't it? Yeah.
We're high maintenance.
Yes, I know. Well, actually, I'm going to turn this introduction over to the lady who's sort of put it all together, and it's all her fault. So.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, hi, everybody. So when I got married almost 11 years ago now, which is crazy, I really wanted Swingline to sing at the wedding. We had a soprano friend sub in for me, and what I really wanted was to do our first dance to them singing, which was really, really nice and turned out great. The one thing I didn't quite factor in was that when you dance to a live performance, you can't practice with the track. So my husband is a great pianist, and so he played it, and we practiced to that, and we were like, okay, well, I hope this is the tempo they're going to take, because otherwise we might be in trouble. It was a little bit snappy, but I think we got through it. It was fine. But it was really, really special of Jim to do an arrangement of Our Love Is Here to Stay. That was the song that I asked for. And it was such a lovely arrangement that I felt, well, we can't just let it, only exist that one time at the wedding. So when he did it for the wedding, there were some instruments involved. So he was kind enough to rearrange it for just the 5 of us. And as I like to say, and I think this is not untrue, it's basically this song and my Vitamix that have survived from the wedding gifts. So, so thank you, Jim, for this wonderful gift that we will now share with you.
Oh. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but forever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time they go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. Hey, hey. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here too. It's very clear too. Our love is here to stay.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you. This next song, we usually do a little piece of shtick with it. We're usually on a stage with microphones, and so for this song, we usually go down into the audience and sing it without microphones, just to prove that we can do it. However, there's really nowhere to go, so we'll just do it right here. This is also a Duke Ellington tune. We opened with Duke Ellington, and so we'll do a little more Duke.
Duke, good. We like Duke.
We do like Jim.
Missed the Saturday dance. I missed that dance. Heard they crowded the floor. I heard they did. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. Got as far as the door. They'd have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Don't get around anymore. Now, darling, I guess my mind is more at ease. But never, nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates. I've been invited on lots of dates. What for? Awfully different without you. Oh no, don't get around much anymore. Don't get around anymore. Now, darling, I guess my mind is more at ease. But
but
nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates. I've been invited on lots of dates. What for? Awfully different without you. Oh no. Don't get around much anymore.
Ba-doo-bum. You know, I committed the cardinal sin. I didn't turn off my phone. Can you believe it? What an idiot. So I'm going to take care of that right now. Smoke if you got them.
Did you get any calls?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. That's
Okay.
how I found out. Yeah, it started ringing in the middle of that song.
You're just bragging
Yes.
about how popular you are.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Well, this next song is an old Patsy Cline tune. And I enjoyed, there's an Amazon series right now called Reacher. It's based on the Jack Reacher series and by Lee Child. And there's one place where they're in a bar in Alabama and they start playing Crazy. And like she looks at Reacher and says, okay, they're playing Patsy. We have to dance or they're going to shoot us. So you can dance if you want to this one.
Is that true, Todd? Todd's from Alabama.
That's right. Todd's from Alabama.
I didn't hear the story. I'm sorry.
Oh, you were paying attention. Well, that's okay.
We were having a
It
little
wasn't
thing
worth
over
listening
here.
to anyway.
We were commiserating about something.
2, 3.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you.
I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the stars turn, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere out walking after midnight, searching for me.
I want to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow.
Maybe he's crying for me.
And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me,
I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere out walking after midnight, searching for me.
searching for me. You didn't dance. Okay. Okay, you know, we're ahead of schedule here. How'd you like to do Lion?
We can do
Can we
live.
do that? We'll start sticking things into the schedule. You don't mind if we do a little extra, do you? Yeah, okay. Well, okay.
Okay.
So,
It's fine.
yeah, it's.
Just want everyone to know that this wasn't on the regularly scheduled
This is not
program,
on the list.
so
We didn't
just be-
rehearse this,
be very
so.
nice, please.
So yeah, okay, and name this tune. Who can name this tune in one note? E.
One note?
One note. That's all you get. E. Well, okay. Then who can name it in one phrase? Yeah, it really wasn't fair to spring that one on Elise, but trouble is an awful lot of ours go really, really high. How about, why don't we do summertime? Yes. Yeah, I know, summertime is in the stratosphere all day long.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Okay,
Sorry,
well,
jumping down.
the next officially scheduled tune is the newest one in our repertoire. And you're only the second audience we've ever sung it for. So please be kind. The real challenge with this when I was, actually it's Elise's fault. She was the one who said that we should do this. So yeah, we'll make it your fault. That's good.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'll take that responsibility.
Yeah, take responsibility. The problem that I had with this song is that so many people have done this, like virtually everybody has recorded this song. How do we do anything fresh, new, different with it? And so then it occurred to me that maybe we could turn it into kind of a tribute arrangement where each of the verses is a tribute to somebody else's version. So see how many of these you can recognize. The first one's a freebie. Okay. pearly white. Oh, shark knife has a McKeith do, and he keeps it out of sight.
When that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, has McHeath, dear. So there's never a trace of red.
On the sidewalk one Sunday morning lies a body oozing life. Someone sneaking round the corner. Could that someone perhaps perchance be Mac the Knife?
A tugboat down by the river. Just dropping on down. Just for the well, Baba fugitive and old Mackie's back in town.
He disappeared, dear, after drawing out all of his hard-earned cash. And now Mackie's dead, just like a sailor. Oh, could it be that a boy has done something rash?
Satchel, Louis Armstrong, Bobby Darin. They sang this song, Greg and Robbie, Michael, Frank, and Ella too. Well, they just sang it with such feeling. That old swing line, well, we can't add nothing new.
Oh, now Jenny Diver, well, yes, to keep on dreaming. And Miss Lottie
Oh, the line forms right over there on the right, dear. So watch out for that maniac. Don't lock your doors, 'cause Maggie is back. He's back. He's back. Look out, Mackie is back. Yeah!
Jim, arranging that monster of a piece. Yes.
That's a workout. All right, well, this next tune is, it's been named one of the top songs of all time. Anybody guess which one it is? And it's, it's not Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mother.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, and in fact, the composer said that his wife had taken him down to the drugstore to get him some cold medication, and while she was in getting his medication, he was sitting in the car coming up with this tune. There have been a million different versions of this done as well. I think my favorite, other than this one here, the one we're about to do, I think my favorite is the original one, where she walks out into the farmyard, leans up against the hay wagon, and starts to sing.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Why can't
We could probably stick in Took Advantage of Me. Would you like to do that one too?
Oh, why not? Let's add all of our songs.
Okay, yeah, we'll just get rid of everything while we're at it. All right. This is actually the oldest song in our repertoire, 1927, Rodgers and Hart, I think.
Oh, yeah.
How does this start? The problem is we didn't rehearse it.
We get the first note, we're good.
A 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm just like an apple on a bough. Yes, and you're gonna take me down somehow. So what's the use? You cooked my goose, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm so hot and bothered that I don't know my elbow from my ear. But I'm suffer something awful each time you go, and much worse when you're near, So here I am with all my bridges burned. I'm just a baby arms where you're concerned. So lock the doors and call me yours, 'cause you took advantage of me. Oh, I'm so hot and bothered that I don't know my elbow from my ear. I suffer something awful each time you go, and much worse when you're near. So here I am with bridges burned. I'm just a babe where you're concerned. So lock the doors and call me yours, 'cause you took advantage of me.
Yeah, you took advantage of me.
Oh, you took advantage of me. You took advantage of me. You took advantage. You took advantage of me.
I sang most of the notes.
Don't give away all our
We love surprising Todd.
That's right. We love surprising Todd. Sure hope there's water in this. I did blow the right note, did I? One of the great groove tunes of all time. The doom ba doom doo doom ba doo doom doom doo doom doo doom doom ba doom
Pack up all my care and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye bye. somebody waits for me. Sugar sweet and so is she. So long, Mr. Blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. No. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light a light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye. Bye one here can love or understand me. No, oh my, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Ba-do-ba-ba-da, make my bed and light my light. I will arrive late tonight, Blackbird. Bye-bye. Blackbird, so long. Blackbird, bye bye.
Jim Raycroft on bass.
Thank you so much. I spent a lot of time hunting for a great closing song for this group, and then when I finally hit upon it, it was kind of a V8 moment. It was like, of course, you know, what else would it be, you know, but this song. This song actually was written by Charlie Chaplin for the movie Modern Times without words. It was a euphonium solo for those of you who are trivia. You don't want to play Trivial Pursuit with this guy. No. Anyway, the words were added later, and it was recorded by Nat King Cole, turned into A Monster. But in our particular situation, after all of the crap that we've been through in the past 3 years, you know, it just really seems to be appropriate, these words, particularly appropriate. And it's our wish to all of you.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fears and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you.
Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile through your tears and sorrow. Smile, and maybe tomorrow. Smile.
smile. Super.
Oh, all the things. Are my kids?
Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Oh gosh, guys. Let me tell you, when I was listening, just the voice is so wonderful, all of your voices. And you just made me smile. And then you end with smile. I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a sit down if you like. This will take a few minutes. We can get the whole orchestra here with some help. We need help to get a whole bunch of people here. So if you want to get on board, talk to Lanny to help bring them all back again. Because you just, my heart, thank you very much. Whew. Well, I'm going to transition into spoken word. And Lanny's going to play. And this poem is by S. Pearl Sharp. She is a local artist. And this is dedicated to Watts Tower's own. So when I say a name in here, like Oscar Bashir or Tab Scott, they are local musicians. And so, Lanny, you could start. Yeah. Talk about it, baby. Now, where do notes go when they leave home? When they spin out of Oscar Bashir's horn? Do they go shopping? Catching a sale on G. Clefs and Ivory? Thought I heard one at your house floating in the kitchen over a warm pecan pie. Where do notes go when they slide from Bahama's big bugle after butt dancing, boot dancing, on Billy's cymbals? That was not the word, I just said the wrong word. Bet they got an after club where they jam on the air that blew them there. A Theta's high note flew past God, kissed Coltrane on the nose, a Tab Scott triad dancing off of Tribble's tongue. Yeah. Got passes to the Palladium. Whoa. You know something? I caught a note, a frequent flyer, winging from Roy Ayers' ubiquitous sticks to the song you are while making love. I found a note, and it said, I'm gone. And you know, blue notes don't go nowhere. Unpack and make themselves at home. I sang a note, woo, a sassified scream that you sucked into a silk sigh, creating a slow note
a solo note that I blushed in the key of B. I felt a note in a wino's left eye, the C note of a diminished chord. Where do notes go when the gig is done? Notes once framed in a Buddy Collette corsage, a washed note hanging on the line of my grandmother's hoo-ha. An old note, they say, drops down on a sick bones and heals, then dies, comes back to us as your newborn's first scream. Where do notes go when they leave your soul? That's written by S. Pearl Sharp. She has albums, Lanny's played on them. I'm sorry, albums, CDs, my age. And Lanny has played on them. So please check her out. She's our homegrown artist. Thank you. You bad. You bad. Well, I'm going to close up here, and I want to thank Elise Willis, Kimberly Switzer, Ilana, gosh, got some hard names. Alana Summers, Todd Honeycutt, Jim Raycroft, Dana Greaves, Dusty, Russ, I just looked at Wes's name on here, and Pastor Douglas. Where are you? You want to say something? Just. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, could we, if you can join me in the benediction, Lanny, you want to say anything else? No. Okay, the benediction, guys, it's on your second page, and you all know it. May the Lord watch between you and me when we are absent one from another. And y'all, thank you very much. Give them another hand and let's go home with the music. We're not going to come Easter, okay, everybody? Okay, we'll send out a reply. Thank you.